Today, I want to talk about the canon Asajj Ventress story you've probably never heard of, Kindred Spirits. Written as a prequel to the novel Dark Disciple, this short story by Christie Golden has exciting action sequences, pirate duels, and an unexpected Dark Disciple tie-in that makes that story even more satisfying. Plus, it's the story where this iconic Ventress artwork comes from. So have you read Kindred Spirits, or even heard of it before this video? Let me know in the comments, and let's get right into this Asajj Ventress story. Kindred Spirits was released July 21st, 2015 as a part of the Star Wars Insider magazine issue number 159, and later included as a part of the Dark Disciple paperback book. Not only does Kindred Spirits give us a deeper look into the changes and growth we see Asajj go through following the events of the Clone Wars seasons 4 and 5, but it also sets up the eventual connection between her and Quinlan Vos in a very subtle yet extremely satisfying way. Before we get into the story, if you haven't already, please consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel for all my Ventress content. We're so close to reaching 1,000 subscribers, so there's no better time to subscribe than now. So Kindred Spirits sees Ventress team up with the pirate captain Lassa Rhayme of the Blood-Bone Order to seize a freighter carrying precious cargo along with a valuable statuette from Hondo Ohnaka's pirate gang. Posing as Rhayme's Jedi bounty, she and Ventress travel to Hondo's base on Florum, tricking Hondo's lieutenant into making a deal that eventually results in a firefight. Upon Hondo's return, he and Rhayme duel one-on-one, while Ventress takes out the members of Hondo's crew, freeing the freighter from the gang's possession, providing an escape route for both her and Lassa. At the end of the story, Lassa Rhayme offers Ventress a spot among her crew, and even though she was tempted by the offer, Ventress politely declines. The story explains Ventress would never trust anyone, not really, not even this remarkable woman with whom she had partnered for a brief time. She would always be alone, and she accepted that. Then in the final moments of the story, Lassa convinces Ventress to open the box, concealing the item she was tasked with recovering, revealing a beautiful blue statuette of a sea creature. Now, Christie Golden does a great job building up the intrigue towards the reveal, but the statuette ultimately turns out to be a simple piece of art. But what makes this reveal really pay off, though, was realizing that the statuette Ventress was after is the very same statuette Quinlan Vos recovers from his undercover mission at the beginning of Dark Disciple. This small detail reinforces the connection between Ventress and Vos for me, further deepening my love for them as a couple, as well as the story of Dark Disciple as a whole. As corny as it sounds, it really seems like they were meant to be together, like it was the will of the Force, and I love that. Kindred Spirits also introduces us to Lassa Rhayme and her love of Tevraki whiskey, with both making a brief appearance in Chapter 8 of Dark Disciple, seeing Ventress and Vos complete a bounty mission for the pirate captain, receiving a bottle of her whiskey in return. Another noteworthy detail from Kindred Spirits is that we get the first chronological appearance of Ventress's yellow lightsaber, with the story explaining Ventress had expected to miss her twin red sabers, but was glad now that they had been stolen. The old ones reminded her too much of Dooku, and she found she preferred the yellow light of this one. One of my favorite parts of Dark Disciple is the introduction of Ventress's yellow lightsaber, and while her twin red sabers were iconic, I also prefer her yellow blade. Kindred Spirits is ultimately a fun Clone Wars story that I highly recommend if you love Asajj Ventress, Dark Disciple, or the Clone Wars series as a whole. It's short, sweet, and to the point, providing a great prequel story to the novel that follows, hinting at everything that's to come for Asajj Ventress, and I'm so glad I finally took the time to read it. Part of me wishes I had read Kindred Spirits before reading Dark Disciple, but I think it actually pays off more knowing everything that Vos and Ventress go through in the book, and seeing the pieces of Ventress's destiny set into place. So let me know your favorite Asajj Ventress story in the comments below, and consider checking out my video ranking my favorite Ventress moments at the link in the cards. Make sure to like, subscribe, and consider following me on social media, including Blue Sky and Threads, at Scotty Holiday SW for all my latest Star Wars content. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.